Like, there was maybe a line there that gets a more real build together. Shot glasses run was Mac on crit femur with assault focus. Yeah. Does seem good with femur. Shot glasses, much like holsters, is a dually item. Is it?
My battle days are over, but my weapons crave more.
Shot glasses you've seen. Get blasted a mantis shrimp. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel like something that I want to be building towards. The 9-second cooldown mantis shrimp. Yeah, like, you're necessarily not hasting it because you're shot glassesing. It's... ugh. Same reason why, like, shot glasses felt bad with Shark Ray.
Newful teaches stillness. I prefer action. Use it well. Make me proud. Go make some more stories, then come back and tell me.
Glasses with Brace Carl? Maybe. Maybe try it with the Treb.
Waste of gunpowder.
The only problem with it with Treb is I feel like everything else on the Treb board really wants the haste. Even if the Treb itself doesn't care that much.
We're part shop, part museum.
Zork, it also charges.
You may be too sad.
That's true. That's true. Rocket boots them or have turbo ones. The problem is still every time that it activates, it's putting the 1 second of slow on all your items, which is canceling out all of your other haste. Like, you can come out where it's coming ahead of hasting, but when you have... like, when you're playing a Treb board, you commonly have way more haste than you need. So the 1 second of slow on your board is a brutal cost. Because it doesn't matter how much haste you have when you're slowed. You're still acting at normal speed for that 1 second that you're slowed.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Heavy shot glasses, minus 0.5 seconds of slow. Oh my god, what a terrifying board this is. Ugh. Pain.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
That's not damage. Yeah.
There are greater trainers than me. I'm just getting you ready for them.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you.
Already got my honing steel target. If I had strength, I'd take this. Orange Julian.
I used to offer a free ride home.
Bench it for a bit.
People thought it was weird.
Don't think this can take the hard fight. Honing steel cancels out half the damage. The poison still just accumulates too slow, right? Always get
See
the
that
crits when you
play?
don't need them.
Walk it.
Still get the level, despite not being able to beat the hard fight.
Come on in. Let's chat.
Whoa. It's an early captain's wheel. I'm gonna be weak for another fight if I take the wheel here.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
At least we got money. I could play this. Seems better than the captain wheel right now. I believe.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Thank you, Julian. Julian has built-in permaslow. Doesn't even need shot glasses. Sure does feel that way. Need a vehicle or large item for this.
Any good fights lately? Oh, I do miss it. Enjoy the thrill of battle.
It's too slow, right? I want the second activation right after the Julian. Losses vaguely playable.
And when you carry my weapon, I fight
Maybe we get a
alongside
ramrod.
you.
There's the Trebuchet.
Go make some more stories.
I don't know, maybe
Come
that's an
back
item.
and tell me.
Should be good enough.
I'm faster than lightning!
No, it's pretty rare that you have a board that does damage that can't beat it. It bullies defensive boards and like poison boards. Gotta keep the bronze around because of the shop that buys bronzes for more.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal.
Not a weapon. I'm just playing it for the captain's wheel.
Too much
Could
treasure,
be good.
not enough chest.
Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless. Shall I gift wrap it for you?
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Should give Etherite Diamond Defense Grid. Yeah, can we not? Cool.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share
Expand
of
to have
storms.
diamond goggles, so if you get it, you can waste several hours at Mandala. Oh, a shield. Start seems so rough. Yeah, I don't know. The skill start just also feels kind of bad. Not having any extra gold to play with just leaves you at the mercy of your first couple shops to find a playable board. I like the enchanted item on Mac. It felt pretty good on Dually. It felt better on Dually than it did on Mac.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly
Probably in part to just
concentrated.
Dually being better, but just like doing something on Dually. Giving you more looks at bugs.
If you want something big and ugly, go see Pole.
Free silver medium from Lost Crate is nice for skill starts if RNG permits. Can be. Get so much extra income from transmuting that the extra income doesn't feel required. I don't think that I'm getting good income from transmuting in like 70% of my Mac games.
Being alive is inefficient. I can fix that.
Yeah, like Mandala transforms don't give value.
Okay, disabling assistant for 1 hour.
Calcinator start. It's just like Calcinator on its own is still requiring you to spend an hour to get 5 gold, which isn't really much better rate than other events that give gold.
Full sail, my boy.
I guess if you're upgrading the Calcinator too, but
Let's both keep learning. Maybe someday we'll teach each other. You seem lighter. I think you had a breakthrough.
non-weapon items. I mean, I guess I want holsters.
Come with no weapons, leave with big bargains.
Really want Zorkid. My shot glasses.
You're not ready to accept the light, and that's okay.
Should be something to play in mid game, or is it viable built around in the late game too? You can get Trebuchet fast enough in the late game with like holsters and a lot of damage buffs on it, but it's a lot easier to make it good in the mid game than it is to make it good in the late game.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more
Shouldn't
fun.
me just talk about it as nice. Yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. Yuck. Shot glass is supposed to be. It's a bunch of triggers for the things that care about slowing and hasting items.
I would spar with you, but this leg. Oof.
But I need the pieces for it. You're maybe still supposed to pivot into it, but
Enjoy the thrill of battle. While you can.
move jellyfish. I don't think so. It's still a bunch of extra hastes for the Treb. Like, Captain's Wheel is my fastest item. It's giving 3 haste instead of 2 while the jelly's here.
Come to lay gold at my altar. The Gorgon always pays her debts.
Ride that tide!
Regen.
Make deals, not war.
Shot glasses. Nope.
suppose you'll go buy a weapon instead.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it.
Orchid, shot glasses. Nope. None of
Neither
the
wealthy
above.
nor wise, huh?
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. I paint my ship red,
Yep.
but I don't use paint.
Yeah, not a lot of people have the Vanessa expansion, so not gonna run into it too much. Also just tends to not be very good. Good wheel upgrade. I have to go
Life
here.
is urgent. Hurry up!
Too many things I need can be found here. And we get none of them. Man. Shop could have been holsters, shot glasses, orchid.
Now this is how you win a war!
Just want to get the extra haste. Get the extra haste. I probably want to be hasting shark claws, which makes the jellyfish worse.
Haha! Now this will inspire the crew!
Cast aside your deathstruments.
Might want
You
this.
are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
What if we clicked swag collector? It will give me 3 bronze items. That's quite a bit worse than I expected. Well,
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
oh my god, we beat something. It's a miracle. I mean, Pearl's been
You
kind
look
to
like
us.
a hardy one. Need some work?
Thanks, Pearl.
That looks like the Cretaceous
Keg
era?
Vanessa, by far the best build. Keg Vanessa and Pistol Sword Vanessa are both pretty close. Pistol Sword's better earlier. Keg is better on like day 15, day 16. I have a small aquatic to play. Okay, I'm not getting baited by this again.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Poison. Fire. Fire poison. I do it all.
East one burn item. I believe. I'm gonna believe. I maybe shouldn't believe, but I'm going to.
Avast, featherless worm!
Oh, yeah. There's a... Mac loses to 3 day 1 fights with an empty board. You do have to be careful. Not even close. Not even close. Yeah, everyone loses to Viper with an empty board, but Mac also loses to 2 more fights. Need a little bit more to beat Viper on Mac than on other characters. Kill you a few seconds faster.
Faulty saw cost me my arm. The last time I ever went cheap on tools. Hey, I use that brand myself. Quality stuff.
Looking for any medium items. Orchid? Nope.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Jelly, not a better trigger for Trebuchet. I mean, the jelly gets me an extra haste every time the wheel activates. I guess instead you could... I guess hasting the Fang is also kind of like the same. Now that we have good haste on the Fang.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight.
Zorkid, please? Please?
The Bazaar is not kind to the weaponless.
Bullet on hasted time? Well, burns don't charge Treb. Hastes charge the Treb. The incendiary rounds is good if we get a Zorkid, potentially. I'm not sure how we would fit that in at this point. I don't do enough damage for you. Yeah, no, you could do this, maybe. Probably not that much worse. Single items with full size is rough. I mean, there's multiple hits. Like, Zorkid is good, Shot Glasses is good. I guess now that we've got double Treb, we don't care as much about holsters, but...
Waste of gunpowder. Full sail, my boys!
We got the icy Treb, and we got the hot Treb.
You've just taken the first step.
Okay, there's
toward
Shot
good
Glasses.
taste.
Maybe if we towed a barge.
You want to buy that?
It
I mean,
is...
excellent choice.
Not bad, honestly.
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
Shot Glass is good here.
Go ahead.
Every time they activate, they
Underestimate
full
me.
charge the Treb.
It makes this more fun.
Both Trebs. Picked up win number 4. Curio doesn't do that much. Just like damage and crit chance. I'd rather just push XP. Random CDR items are okay, but...
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Ugh. Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
Interesting. What's the point of Shot Glasses? It hastes all of my items, so I get 5 Treb charges. I don't think I can cut the powder flask. This isn't that much slower. It also gets me another small item in play that can get slowed and hasted. Incendiary over flask. I don't think so. Curse the board to get more burn. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Is jelly better than the Fang? So the jelly is a haste every time the Zorkit activates. The Fang is effectively a haste every time the Fang activates. So whichever is faster. Is the Zorkit faster than 3 seconds? I don't know. We can see in the PvE fight. Maybe still haste the shot glasses. Yeah, probably. There's a reason to have the catapults on the outsides. I have right eye. I mean, this could go over. Does it matter? I guess you could drop the Toxic Fang for incendiary rounds here. You lose 1 shot glasses haste. But in exchange, the Zorkit is significantly faster. It's probably this. I mean, you're giving -1 to the shot glasses, but you're doubling the Zorkit. Just a full second freeze on an item every time the Treb activates. It's probably better. Go here looking for... Not too interested in weapon charge skills. Crit is good. If I'm gonna get crit, I'd rather get like a gold inexorable.
Don't bother me again until you're serious.
Hey, look, a gold inexorable.
Gotta admit, you got a Corsair's spirit.
Double Sapphire and Quicksilver that turned into Sapphire. Yep. Good luck activating any items. I don't want to speed up the shot glasses. Shot glasses is my first activation, which gets me my first freeze. Is this full charging the Treb anyway? This makes the board 0.2 faster.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
This ran out of ammo. Did it really? I thought it was too slow to refill it.
This is
Lots
how
of
you win a war.
freezes. Free regeneration. There's no medium items that I care about. I guess 12 regeneration. Incendiary closed the loop better. Incendiary was a faster board. This is a much more disruptive board. I don't think the board is fast enough to want to go full speed. It's only losing like 10 or 15% speed.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
Because what, it was 4 shot glasses activations versus 5 Zorkid activations. In the last PvP fight, they activated the same amount of times. And the shot glasses is better on this board because it has a cooldown. Poison Zorkid in case of skills? Property Baron is something you couldn't resist. Oh, I keep forgetting he drops that now. Yeah. That's fair. I'm pretty sure we beat the fight with the freezes.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
That's a bonk. That's maybe a bit of a problem. Or not. Or we're fine. What'd you walk into? Pretty much exactly what you described.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
I too was once young and impatient.
I do want this upgraded, but I don't think it's that important. Here we go.
Every coin goes
A little more
back
crit
to our
chance.
community. We Sphinxians thank you.
Playing any toys. Even if I get Wand, I'm not playing Wand over Sapphire. Okay. Don't matter. We just chocolate, I guess. Start with gold skill, the crit building one? No, you can't start with us. We got it a couple days ago. We started enchanted item. It was... Is it honing steel? It was enchanted honing steel. It was really bad.
I came here to trade, not conquer, but I may reconsider. Impossible! Who are you?
Let's take a tyrant's whole kingdom!
I want free skills.
Ugh, don't cry to me when your enemies run rings around you.
Take quick freeze.
It's hard to dislike a paying customer.
Wouldn't hate a
I'm
shatter,
up
but
to the challenge.
have to. I have to. How often do you get to snowflake something? I never get to snowflake anything.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
What? No, I'm supposed to be the one with the... Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. Okay. A little scary. Freeze probably saved us. It might have. Well, Pearl's been way too good to me, so
because you're gonna get dirty.
definitely go into Pearl. That might be better than the other Treb. Yeah, there is Trebs from Pearl. Disable pistol sword? No. It's always been kind of hard to find. Okay, this Pearl's not looking so great. Last roll? Okay, actual last roll. Nope.
Magnificent find.
It's okay, that just means our Pearl next game is going to be better. Secretly, the Nitrogen Hammer was the high roll, and we chose to skip it, so... The approximate rarity ratio for different items of the same quality. Most common gold versus least common gold. I mean, it's all the same. The reason why items that start at gold are so hard to find is because you don't start seeing them until you start seeing gold items. And they're in the same pool as all of the bronze and all of the silver items. So anytime the game rolls a bronze slot, the only items that can be in that slot are bronze items. But anytime that the game rolls a gold item, it can be any gold item, any silver item, any bronze item. Yeah, and then for things to be easier to find at that point, it's when they have specific tags that different vendors are gonna show more commonly. I don't like clicking on that fight when I'm a freeze board.
It's over.
Just feel like too much can go wrong.
We barely got our flags up.
You get Turtler anyway.
Full sail, my boy!
The shot glass is upgraded. Let me try to dupe it. I'll upgrade it before the player fight, but... we still don't need anything from Curio. Reach some Curio is nice. Is it? Do we already have good haste uptime? Is the slow from this wearing off before the Zorkit activates? I guess the Rocket Boots also hastes like the Sapphire on the other Treb.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight. We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with
The other
nobody.
Frost NPC. Weapon boards tend to be pretty good into the other Frosty guy. I'm really only scared of Volcus when I'm doing a lot of freeze stuff. Because the board's immune to freeze. Oh no. Unusual way to charge the keg, but that is a way to charge the keg.
I have seen what you become. It's beautiful. Feel this now. Follow it to your future.
Crit shot glasses do anything? Your small items have plus 25% crit chance. Yeah, I guess we can try to get heavy.
What's your favorite color? Mine is
The rest of these don't really matter.
This is why I wear red, so the crew won't see me bleed.
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might. Nufo teaches stillness. I prefer action.
It's nerfed from 2-second charge to 1 second. Oh. I don't disagree the keg is very good, but I don't see that many people playing it. I see even fewer people complaining about it. I think tonight is the first night that I've heard anyone complain about keg. Yeah, like there's a lot of pieces that come towards making a keg good. It's never really felt like a unfair reward. The keg itself is silver, sure, but there's a lot of things that you need. You need either a damage enchant on it or crit. Oftentimes you want both. Gotta find the speed for it. Usually involves a skill. Like, usually you're buying it and not playing it for like 4 or 5 days.
Ride that tide!
I would promise to be here when you're ready, but I am very old.
Maybe? I don't want to take the inexorable.
You learn skills quickly, but it takes patience to master them.
I feel like you're not being fully present with me.
Size dilutes the brain. Mine is highly concentrated. Ugh, window shoppers.
If you don't find keg for the level 7 upgrade, it's too late. I mean, you can find a gold keg later on, but yeah. Like, the kegs that don't do full life bar as damage aren't really that good.
On Pelago.
And it's a lot of work to get keg to that point.
Boring!
No. That's so sad.
You've got potential! I bet I'll see you again.
They hit the Frostfire freeze. It has to be one of these two, right? Any of the other hits we win. Gross.
I am the last daughter of House Corzina. My father lives through me.
Freeze on Treb didn't matter. I'm pretty sure it did. I need the Treb to activate. Cool, and got the 7. Yeah, I wonder if we win that if we take the Nitrogen Hammer. Big survive against any of the macro dually boards. The clock isn't the worst. It's also still pretty early in the game. Charge going under freeze? The item doesn't activate under freeze. It still charges to full, but you've got to wait for the freeze to wear off. For the Treb to activate. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we will keep trying to play the new Vanessa items. Hope you guys stick around.